Okay, so 3 a.m. rants, 3 a.m. thoughts. That's what we're gonna call this. I was thinking to myself lately, and I am a very, oh my god, not to brag, but I'm like a really interesting person. I've experienced a lot of things in my life, like just like random crazy events, because I'm really fucking impulsive. I am impulsive as fuck. I just do shit for the fuck of it. I just do shit to do it. Like, me and my friends always play this game when we go in public. They will tell me, they'll literally be like, Nika, go up to that guy and act like you know him. And I will go up to the guy and I'll be like, hey, John, how are you? And he'll be like, my name's not John. And I'll be like, hey, John, no, you're John. What do you mean? Like, I know you. Da, da, da. Or like, I just don't really feel embarrassment. Actually, let me rephrase that. I feel embarrassment. I feel cringe all the time. I am so embarrassed every single day by myself. Every single second of every day, if any of you know me personally, you know that I'm the kind of person where I'll just be on my phone, I'll be scrolling on my phone, and then all of a sudden I'll go, fuck. And they'll be like, what the fuck? Do you have tics? Do you have Tourette's? Are you okay? And the reason I do that is because I'll be going about my day and I will get a flashback of the most embarrassing shit that I have done literally ever. And it just makes me like lose my marbles, lose my mind. I haven't used that phrase, lose my marbles, in a long time. And so I feel embarrassment all the time, but I chase after that feeling. Or let me rephrase this. If I'm about to do something and I can feel myself already regretting the decision, or I can feel myself already feeling embarrassment, it makes me want to do it more. It makes me just want to say fuck it and do it, fuck it and do it, just fuck it and do it. But it's not in like a crazy way, okay? It's in like a, if I'm scared to do something, let's say I see like this person and I think they're really cool and like I want to become friends with them. If my brain starts having anxiety and I'm like, oh, but like this, or oh, don't do that, or if I'm scared to like present something to someone, like do a presentation in school, my brain will immediately want to make me be the first person to do it, or my brain will want me to do it more because I'm battling through two parts of myself. I'm battling with fear and then I'm battling with me. And every time I feel fear, my immediate reaction, right? When you feel fear, you go into fight or flight. I'm fight. Okay? My immediate reaction is to do it. Do it times 100 because I want to prove to my brain that fear cannot control me. So when I see an obstacle, I feel more motivated to overcome it, right? I literally signed myself up for a freaking live comedy, like stand up event. I don't know any fucking jokes. I'm gonna go in there with no script. I'm gonna go in there and my heart's gonna be like, oh, whoa, that was loud. My heart's gonna be like, thump, 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 thump. My heart is gonna be going rapid. I'm gonna be losing my freaking mind because I know I'm about to go on stage and do something so fucking embarrassing. And then I know the next day I'm gonna remember the embarrassing thing I did and feel literally like, what the fuck? But it makes me wanna do it more. It literally makes me want to do it more just for the fuck of it, just for the fun of it, just to prove to myself that I can do something even if I don't want to do it, even if I'm scared of doing it. And the reason, and like, I don't know if anyone else has this mindset, but I've just been thinking about it. There was this person, and every time my brain would tell me like not to do something, it would make me want to do it more. So for example, if my brain would be like, don't call this person, I would be like, don't call this person because if you call them, you're gonna look fucking stupid and you're gonna look like you're chasing someone. I was like, no, fuck you. I'm gonna fucking call this person just for the fuck of it, just for the fuckery of it. Because all these little things that give me immense embarrassment also give me lots of inspiration, because I have like master transmutation, which is kind of what my last video was about. But I've master transmutation, so any like bad feeling I feel, I can immediately transform it into something good, right? And sometimes I'll purposefully put myself in like painful situations to get something good out of it. Like for example, I was on and off with this like being. We're just gonna call them a being, okay? I was on and off with this being for a very, very long time. And like, I wasn't really thinking about them. Like, I mean, I kind of was. Like, they would cross my mind occasionally, but I wasn't like yearning for them like I was a while ago, like when I was deep in it. I wasn't really yearning for them, but I wasn't really doing much of anything in my head. And I'm trying to write this movie script right now, and I had literally no inspiration for this movie script. Like, nothing was happening. And I started writing the script when me and this person were speaking, because it was my first time ever experiencing like the feeling of romantic love. Like, I had never like loved anyone romantically prior to this. So like, big fucking emotions were coming out of me, and I had all these crazy ideas and all these movie script ideas for different characters and different dynamics and like monologues and da-da-da. And I was writing away when I was in it, like when we were in it, because every single time that this person would do something to piss me off, immediately boom 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 to my MacBook, writing. Every single time this person would make me sad, boom 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 to my MacBook. And this was like 50% me putting my energy into my writing and stuff, and like 50% me losing my fucking mind because of this person, you know? So it was like, they were making me crazy, but like I was using the crazy for something good. And then this person just like wasn't a part of my life anymore, and I like did not feel anything for like a long time. Like, and I know that sounds so emo, but like everything just felt so bleh in life. Like, nothing felt exciting. Like, when I would laugh with my friends, it wouldn't even feel the same. It was like, yeah, I was laughing, but like, I'm not laughing until I'm crying anymore. It's like I'm laughing and I'm like for the first 3 seconds of the laugh, and then halfway through the laugh I realize that it's not even that fucking funny, but I'm still laughing because we're all laughing now, and now I feel like I have to laugh, and I'm just fucking performing. I felt like I was performing every single fucking emotion, and I don't know if I just like went numb because I was like, I didn't want to feel anything for this person, or I didn't want to feel like I was losing anything when I knew this person was gonna leave because they were so fucking wishy-washy. Like, I don't know if that's what my brain decided to do, but I just felt nothing. I had no fucking inspiration. So what did my crazy ass decide to do? My crazy ass decided to, like, after like a long ass time, freaking contact this person. And while I was contacting this person, I literally had my fucking notes app open and I was writing everything that I felt, because I don't know why, but this person is the only one who could like trigger me to feel something immensely. Like, feel something crazy, feel something like passionate enough that I want to like fucking break something. I don't know how to explain it. Like, that's just what love does to a person, I guess. I don't fucking know. And so, like, I hadn't felt anything for a long time. Like, when I would put my hand on my heartbeat, I wouldn't feel a fucking pulse. Like, not even to sound like emo as fuck, not to sound like a vampire, but I literally felt so fucking mundane. I felt nothing from life. So what did I decide to do? I decided, I was like, I'm gonna fucking call this person very impulsively, but I'm gonna call this person, I'm gonna have my notes app out, and I'm getting fucking inspiration for my writing, because I have had writing block for far too long. Like, I cannot fucking handle this. I'm going insane because I feel nothing, and my entire existence is feeling. Like, I was born on this earth to feel. When I was 8 years old, I'm just gonna tell this story right now. When I was 8 years old, I had a best friend. She was my closest friend ever. And then one day in the first grade, I guess she got tired of me. She basically told me that she was done with my shit, and she stopped being friends with me. You think I fucking reacted normally? Every single day for a month, the entire month that she wasn't friends with me, I would wake up, I would open my mouth, bawl my eyes out, tears. I would go to sleep, tears. My parents literally were like, what the fuck is happening? My child has gone mute and all she does is cry. And I'm not joking when I say that. I couldn't eat, I couldn't sleep. That was my first experience of like immense heartbreak when I was literally 6 or 7 years old. I think I was I don't know. I was in first grade, that's all I remember. And all I did was cry. I felt so much. So I was born onto this earth feeling so much. I am a person who feels so much, and I was meant to feel a lot because I'm very much in the arts, right? Like, I write songs, I fucking write scripts, I write poetry, I write short stories, I write I do film, you know, cinema, cinematography, paint. I fucking paint. I have a lot of creative endeavors. So, and a creative person is meant to feel. That's their entire existence, taking everything that they feel and putting it out. I don't have a muse. My muse is me. My muse is my heart, okay? So anyway, why I'm explaining this is basically I'm nothing without my emotions, and I was feeling so disconnected to my emotions. So I purposefully like knew that if I contacted this human being, I would feel something again, which that's so cringe. That's so cringe. Not that they were the only person to make me feel something. It wasn't them. It was the love I had for them. So it was my emotions towards them, but it had nothing to do with them. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? So anyway, I decided to call this person, and before I called them, like the plan was for me to feel something so that I could write and I could get back up on my script. And that's exactly what's been happening. I've been writing every single freaking day since then because we had one hell of a fucking conversation. But anyway, before I was calling them, my heartbeat, it went from being some mundane thing I couldn't hear. My heartbeat was going so fucking fast. I literally felt it blasting out of my fucking ears. I had never experienced something like that. My hands were shaking. My hands don't shake. I'm not a shaker. I'm not a person who gets nervous. I don't feel nervousness the way normal people do. When I feel nervous, I'm like, hell yeah, I'm gonna do this. No, I felt fucking nervous. I didn't feel scared. I felt very excited. But it was like I just took like 17 Adderall or like 30 lines of cocaine or something. I was like losing my freaking marbles. Anyway, so I called this person, and long story short, after the call, knife to the fucking chest, bitch. That shit, that shit did not, oh no. Anyway, and then after the call, I was feeling a lot of emotions toward this person, and I did put it into my writing. God, I have so much writing now. I think that I was given a really special way of viewing the world and a special way of being able to say things so that I could move people. Like the whole point that I do cinematography, writing, YouTube, any of this shit is so that I can like move people and shake something within them. Like that's always been my dream. Not my dream. That's just something that makes me happy. You know what I mean? Like I don't if I know that I changed someone for the better, I never feel like I lost anything. Basically, the point of this video is for me to just go on a little rant about how it's not that I don't feel fear. It's that I feel fear and do it anyway, and I use fear as my motivation. So I don't know if any of you like can do that. Try to have fear motivate you, because I hate being controlled. I fucking hate being controlled. I hate rules. I have been a rule breaker since I was literally 5 years old. The amount of times I got sent to the principal's office, the amount of times the teacher had me sit in the whatever. I was literally born to go against any form of conformity. Any form of fucking conformity. Conformity is like a trigger word. Whatever the opposite of non-conformity, that's the antonym. I am the antonym of conformity, of belonging, whatever. I was meant to fucking stand out, and I like standing out. I enjoy being judged. And it's not in some fucking weird humiliation kink kind of way. I enjoy being judged because, well, first of all, I know that if someone actually held self-love, they wouldn't necessarily spread judgment, because when I see something I don't like, I don't give it a morsel of my attention. I just don't give a fuck. So people who judge give a fuck. They give a fuck enough to judge, if that makes sense. So like, one, I understand and I don't take judgment personally, but second of all, judgment is just fucking satisfying to me. Like, you're watching me and you're thinking what I'm doing is cringe and embarrassing, and I fucking do it anyway. You cannot fucking control me with your opinions, because I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want anyway. Like, I don't care if I'm bad at something, like I'll do it anyway. I really just enjoy. But like, that doesn't mean I'm gonna do stupid shit, like go out in the street naked. No, that's not something I would ever do, because like I have class. Like, yeah, I don't feel fear and like I'll do embarrassing things, but I also have freaking self-respect and self-worth and class. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Anyways, I don't know if I'm just like insane. I don't know if anyone can relate to this, but like I'm a big fiery freaking ball. And I literally hate conformity because I'm just gonna give a little bit of an elementary school story time. There was this new popular boy in our school, and his name was freaking Diego, okay? And we were like, what? I was in third grade, I wanna say, so I was like, what, 7 or 8 years old? I was in third grade, and oh my god. Okay, well, thanks for that. And all of the girls in my entire grade, I'm literally not even joking. It was like a scene in a freaking movie. This man, this freaking this freaking elementary schooler boy would walk past, and one of the girls literally went, "He's so dreamy." I'm not even joking. Like, this literally happened, and I remember vividly who did it. And everyone had a crush on this guy. Everyone, whatever. And all my friends would try to talk about him, and I'd be like, okay, wait, that's a bad example because no, you know what? No. And I literally would look at them and I'd be like, what the fuck? And not all of the girls had a crush on this guy. They all had a crush on this guy because the popular girl, who was the leader of our friend group, liked him. So whatever the fuck she liked, everyone else would like, okay? And I had this like little friend group. Basically, we would hang out at recess, at lunch or whatever, and we would like do little dance practices. And the leader of the friend group was Donya, right? She would host all the like Donya, she would host all the freaking like parties, all the whatever. She would start all the dances if we ever did like a role-playing game. Like, she chose who was what. But I didn't fucking like that. I didn't like that. I didn't want to be bossy, but I didn't want to be bossed around. You know what I mean? And I didn't want to be led. But all I want to say is I have been a non-conformer since I was a child, and all my teachers fucking hated me. And the reason all my teachers hated me was because I didn't give a flying fuck. It's not like I was disrespectful, like I wasn't a bad kid, but like, you know, I would just say what was on my mind. I was just authentically me. You know what I mean? And I don't know why my teachers didn't like me so much because I really did want to be liked by them. But they really didn't. And because my teachers didn't like me, from literally the age of 7, I realized I was like, people are gonna hate you no matter what you do. And I learned this because of my parents as well. Because, like, my dad's side of the family, if you know anything about Middle Eastern families, my dad's side of the family was really toxic towards my mom's side of the family. And it was like, if my mom, if they came to our house and my mom had like put me in new clothes, they would have been like, oh, you spent so much money on clothes. You're spending my aunt would be like, they should be like, you're spending all my husband's money on nice clothes. This girl is 5. She doesn't even know what she's wearing. But then if I was wearing something old, they'd be like, you don't even care about her. She's not wearing anything. So I quickly learned, I was like, my mom can never make these people happy because no matter what, they're disappointed. And I can never make anyone in school happy because no matter what the hell I do, they are freaking disappointed. Because I was like, I can either choose to be quiet and be a teacher's pet and have all the teachers like me but feel like shit about myself because I'm making myself small, or I can do whatever the fuck I want and have no friends. I chose to do whatever the fuck I wanted and have no friends. That's just always been me since I was literally like 6. So yeah, anyway, thanks for listening to my 3 a.m. rant.